Welcome to day one of the Grow and Get Rich live 3-day Facebook group challenge. I've never done this before. I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be wonderful. Why am I so crooked? What's happening? Oh, well. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Okay. There's been a name change since the last time I was live. The group is now Grow and Get Rich, which I am so excited about. What prompted the change was the post I made like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Hey everyone. Like a week and a half ago, where I was like, I always feel like anxiety and like cringy when women say that they can't afford things, but then like months later, they're in the same boat. Like they haven't taken the necessary steps to change their circumstances. And it gives me anxiety because I was in finance for such a long time. But also like, I feel like so many women just kind of feel vulnerable to what's happening in their lives. And like, I want to empower women to like take control and change their circumstances, because unfortunately new lives don't just fall from the sky that we can just be like, ooh, everything's just gonna be different now. We have to be forward and take that initiative. And people got really mad at that post. So I was like, this is a group for people that want to make 6 and 7 figures. So I think maybe we lost our way along the way somehow. So change the name, Grow and Get Rich. Marketing and sales mastery for female entrepreneurs. And with the launch of the 10K formula closing in the next couple of days, I thought this is a really great time because the purpose of the 10K formula is an actual formula to create 10K months using Facebook groups, using organic social media, growing, nurturing, and converting your very own audience. But I thought, what better way to like kind of set everyone up, especially if you're thinking about enrolling and you're like, I don't have a group, or my group is dead, or I don't know what to do. Like, let's do this together. Free 3-day challenge. Let's start growing, revive any dead groups that we've got out there, and really get you on your feet here. So day number 1 is called Set Up for Success. This is about setting up your Facebook group, okay? So the number one thing, you need to know what your business is before you have a Facebook group. You need to know like what it is that you're doing, who you're attracting in, who you want to be attracting in, and what it is that you're offering. So the very first thing, once you know what you do, is knowing who, like I said, who you're attracting and what you're going to be talking about. There is a formula for naming your Facebook group, and most people don't realize it, and they totally fuck up this very crucial step. Like the biggest mistake I would say across the board with people struggling to get people into their groups is because they didn't name it well. And in order to name it well, you have to follow this formula. Now, I made this formula up, but it works. And yes, I've changed the name of my group. It's changed multiple times, but it still gets the right point across, right? And so it's not about, I'm a manifesting generator. So yeah, changing the name of my group, and like 10K formula was Audience Incubator. It was Babe to Boss. Like, I just like changing the names of things. And so you need to know who is my group for and what is my group for. These are the 2 things that need to be answered when it comes to naming your group. Like I said, I see people making mistakes in that they put things like, oh, like Brittany's VIPs. No, like don't put your name, don't put your branding, don't put anything that makes it seem like it's exclusive to certain people. Because if people see Brittany's VIPs and they're like, who the fuck is Brittany? VIP for what? Or like Brittany's, okay, so before I was a coach and I was a stockbroker, I also slung skincare on the side. You may have seen my post earlier today where high school bullies bullied me about it. But anyway, if my group was like, Brittany's skincare besties or something, like no one's gonna fucking join that group because they're like, who is this person? What is she talking about? And so you need your Facebook group name to be SEO positive. That means search engine optimized or optimization positive. Because humans use Facebook the same way they use Google, the same way they use Pinterest, the same way they use YouTube. They go into those search bars and they're searching for something. And especially now where the world has shifted so much, and not only are we using social media for social, but we're using social media for business. People are looking for a place to belong. Everybody wants to feel like they belong somewhere, right? And so your group needs to be like, hi, you're looking for a place to belong? Do you know what's going on? I guess just got a phone call. They're doing, there's a new scam going around saying that like an illegal package was like obtained by customs and they're trying to arrest me. Like, okay, come get me. And let's like click this button and then pay us a bunch of money and we'll like save you basically. Anyway, sorry. And so when people are searching, you want your group name to be one of the things that comes up for them. And you want them to immediately go like, hey, that's me. Hey, that's where I'm looking to belong. Yes, please, can I join here? And so, like I said, keep your branding out of it. Keep your name out of it. Keep anything that seems like exclusive, meaning like you can't be in here, you don't belong in here. Don't put it like any taglines, anything like that. Like, no, people don't resonate with that stuff because people's brains, especially when they're searching for something, they're going so boring, like so basic, so boring, like female entrepreneurs, female online entrepreneurs, mom groups, like it's not that complicated. So don't make it overcomplicated when you are naming your group. And please, if you're like, I'm gonna name my group, I'm gonna start my group, I'm gonna rename my group, if you're gonna do this 3-day challenge and you want my feedback, have at her. Drop it in the comments. Hey, can you help me with this? I would love to help you. Like I said, this is the thing that's going to attract or repel people from your space. So please, if you've got ideas and you need some assistance, drop it in the comments. I'd love to help you. Okay, so once you've got the name, now you got to start setting it up. And like I've shared this with you guys in the past, when I started this group, it had a completely different name. It was called Influence, Income, and Intuition for Leaders, Coaches, and Entrepreneurs. That's what it was. Quite a mouthful. But I was very nervous and I sat on this group for about 2 weeks before I let the world know this is a thing that exists. It was just me in here. Like I had no idea what I was doing. And now here it is, like 5,500 people. I've done this all organically and it's like my dream clients. I make all of my money from here. So this is a space, Facebook groups are the space where you can make consistent 10K months in your business as an entrepreneur. So the next thing that you want to focus on is the description of the group. It does not have to be 35 pages long. It can be a couple of paragraphs, but you want to let people know what your group is going to be all about, a little bit about who you are and what they can expect. Okay, I've changed mine a few times, but it's pretty much the same thing. Like, hey, I'm a business coach. This is a little bit about my history. Here are some things that I like to talk about: money, marketing, sales, things like that. Here's how we can work together. I've got my links over in my description, and like just kind of keep it simple, but informative, because not everybody's going to read a description, but if someone does, you want it to have the pertinent information on how to connect with you, right? And what they're going to get out of being in your space. The next thing that I want you to pay attention to is the group questions. So I strongly recommend doing a private group. I do not recommend doing a public group. Facebook is pushing public groups right now, but if you have a public group, any old random person can see, any old random person can comment. That's probably not going to be the type of space that you want as an entrepreneur. You want people to feel like this is a safe space. You want people to feel like they're included. You want people to feel like they're a part of a community. And so, like I said, I recommend going private, but not secret. Secret means that people can't find it at all. So you obviously want people to be able to find it. You're also going to want to pay attention to your group questions. I sell in my group questions. So it's like, hey, how'd you hear about us? This is for my own research. Did you come from another group? Did someone invite you? Did someone recommend it? Like, I love this just for my own research to figure out where people are coming from. I also ask people what they're struggling with in their business. This gives me ideas for content. So you can use the questions to ask your people coming in questions about what it is that you do, so you can start crafting content geared directly for them. They're going to wonder, and I'm going to talk about this on day 3, but they're going to wonder how you got into their heads. It's like, you told me. Did you forget? And what I used to do, and I don't anymore, but what I used to do was ask people for their email addresses to get my group masterclass as a freebie. And the reason that I don't anymore is because the group was growing so quickly. And if someone gives you their email or any answers to any questions that you might want down the road, once you accept them, those questions, those answers to those questions are gone. And so there are absolutely apps and things that you can download. There is a fee for them, and they will grab the information for you. I used to just take screenshots so I could accept the people, but then I'd have to sit there and type in manually everybody's email address, which was a pain in the butt. And so now I've just kind of tweaked it, and I'm like, here's the link to go grab my free class. Like, let me know if you grabbed it or not. And so in their response, they're just like, yeah, thanks, awesome, perfect. The next thing after you've got your questions set up is setting up the rules. You want to have rules in place. They don't have to be super crazy. Facebook already has preset rules. You can just check off the ones you want. Mine are like, don't be a bully, like don't be an asshole, don't pitch when it's not pitching time. You know, the basic human decency type of questions, but you can customize them as you see fit. And then, no, not finally. Well, finally for the setup bit, you're gonna want to go into your settings where you can edit the name and the description, and you're gonna want to edit the link because Facebook is going to default, you know, assign you a link, facebook.com/groups/ likely a lot of numbers. That doesn't look great when you're sharing your link in other groups and on your Facebook page. You want to have something that looks clean. So you can edit the numbers. So your Facebook group name or group link could be facebook.com/groups/ whatever your thing is. So mine, I can't edit it anymore. Once you have 3,000 members, you can't edit your link anymore. So no matter how many times I change the name of this group, it will always be /babe2boss. And that's fine. That's totally fine. But it's something that you want to like put in the back of your mind. Once I hit 3,000, I can't edit this again. But it always looks so much cleaner if you have like a link that actually makes sense instead of a bunch of numbers. So you're going to want to go in and change that. And then finally, you're going to need a banner. Okay? Put a picture of yourself. People need to recognize you. You are the authority. You are the expert. You are the person. Everybody is here for you. Do not be afraid to put your own face on the banner. I want to encourage all of you. Put your face. Put the name of your group. Put your name. Doesn't have to be super crazy or complicated. You can do one in Canva. You can do one probably in like WordSwag. I used to love WordSwag so much. I feel like that ages me. You can find someone on Fiverr to do one for you for a couple of dollars. It doesn't have to be super complicated, but just very clean. Hi, Dwayne. Very clean. Name of your group, your name, your picture. Okay? So this is your setup. Okay? You've got the name of your group. You know who it's for. You know what they're going to get out of it. Okay? You've got your description done. You've got your questions done. You've got your privacy mode set. You've got your link done. And now you've got a banner. You are now ready to start getting people in. Okay. If you want feedback on your banner, definitely drop it in the comments. I'd love to help you. You want feedback on your name? Drop it in the comments. I would love to help you. You want feedback on any of it? I'm happy to help you. Tomorrow will be day 2. I forget what I called it. I called it something. But I'm going to talk to you about optimizing your personal profile to attract people into your group. So you're set up for success. Awesome. I love the hearts and the laughing faces. Tomorrow, same time, I will be here. Kim, let's talk about it. Accessories and clothing boutique name. Okay, but who are the accessories and clothes for? So you want to know who is it for and what they're going to get out of being inside your group. The doors to the 10K formula close like early next week. I think Monday it closes. So what you want to do, friends, especially now that you've got your group set up for success, tomorrow we're going to talk about getting people in, attracting people in, and then on day 3 we're going to talk about getting engagement and coming up with content. So the 10K formula, get enrolled. I designed this program almost a year ago now for people just like you who are trying to grow their own audience, which you have to have your own audience. If you are an online entrepreneur, you cannot keep trying to piggyback on other people's creations and their following and try to get those people and utilize other people's little empires that they're building. You need to create your own thing. You have to create your own space where your people come and they feel seen and heard by you, and they want to be in your space, and they want to be in your energy, and they want to learn from you, and they want to buy from you because you are so different and unique. You need to have your own space. You need to nurture those people, and you need to convert those people into high level paying clients. And that's how we create 10K months. And so you're going to learn with me how to write 90 days worth of content. We're going to spend 90 days together. I'm going to show you how to write content for the rest of your life, but you can write 90 days worth of content. I'm going to show you how to create a VIP. That is a valuable information party. It's another way of saying event, but isn't it so boring to say event? Isn't it so much more fun to say a valuable information party? This is somewhere that you're constantly sending your audience on a regular basis where they get tons of valuable information from you. They get exposed to your energy. They get exposed to what it's like to see you in action, and they fall even more in love with you. Then you use that opportunity to sell them into buying your stuff, hiring you, working with you. And this is where a lot of your money is going to be made. Like I said, my client Estelle is over $11,500 cash so far this month, under 3 weeks. She ran a 5-day challenge. She charged $100 for it. She had 15 people buy in. That's $1,500 straight into her pocket. She did this 5-day closet cleanse challenge. She's a style coach. And then she said, hey, you guys love this. It was so much fun. It was so great. Book a call with me if you want to work with me. To work with her for 6 months and have her do all of your style for 6 months, $5,000 pay in full. She's had 2 people book calls with her and pay her in full in the last, less than 3 weeks. $11,500. So simple, so easy, the easiest money she's ever made using this VIP, this very important valuable information party that she hosted. And so I'm going to help you craft what those parties look like. Whether it's a masterclass, a 3-day challenge, a 5-day challenge, whether you do it for free, whether you do it paid, it doesn't matter. This is the thing that you drive your audience to give them a ton of value so that they want to pay you. Okay, and we're going to talk about how to sell better. So we're growing our audiences, we're nurturing, we're giving tons of value, we're mastering our sales, and we're making consistent 10K months. And I've made it so simple and so easy for you in the 10K formula. So go enroll right now. You can grab all of the bonuses on demand. I will be live next Wednesday inside the private Facebook group doing my trainings, okay? So you don't want to miss it. I'll let you know right now. It's $2,500 pay in full, or you can do a payment plan at $900 for 3 months. BrittanyBudd.com/10K formula. I hope to see you there. If you have questions about enrolling and you don't want to share them on this thread, please feel free to DM me. My DMs are always open. I'm happy to chat with you. I'd love to have you. This will not be available until March. So don't wait. I only offer it 4 times a year. Don't wait until March. It's time now to get this underway and start making money for the holidays. You're going to have my undying support, lots of coaching with me, hour-long weekly coaching calls as a community, being supported by other women who are on the same journey as you. BrittanyBudd.com/10K formula. I cannot wait to see what you guys all come up with for your group names. Maybe you already have a group and we're reviving. Maybe it needs a rebrand. I don't know. We'll find out. I hope you guys have an awesome night. I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. We're going to be talking about our personal profile optimization to attract people to your group so that you can turn them into paying clients. I hope you have an amazing night. Mwah!